steadily concerned. Okay. Along the scenic views of the Columbia River Gorge stands a Neolithic monolith, or more exactly, a replica of one. I can't do this. These are bits. On the cliffs bordering the Columbia River Gorge stands a replica of England's Stonehenge, which might be a bit weird, but this entire story is a bit weird, to be fair. It was dedicated in 1918 and became the first American memorial to the servicemen who died in the Great War. And it's mainly to commemorate those who died in the county it sits in, Klickitat County. So, yeah, it's pretty remarkable once you get to see it. It's made of masonry concrete rather than locally sourced stone, which they couldn't use because it wasn't like good enough or whatever. So the person who made it, Samuel Hill, and yeah, it's that Samuel Hill who helped build the Peace Arch down at the border, which I visited a while ago, and it's just a really scenic scenic area, and you'll get to see some of it. But knowing all that, the story is even more interesting than you would think, and that's what I'm here to tell you a bit more about. So, one of the things that Hill would be really passionate about was road construction and just infrastructure in general, given the fact that he was a part of the utilities in Seattle. And so he would be part of the Good Roads Association, which would advocate and lobby for the Washington legislature and Oregon legislature to work with counties and just organize the road construction of the states. And so something he wrote was, "I believe in man on the land. We cannot afford to have our producers leave the land and come to the city and become parasites. We want our girls to stay on the farm and become the mothers of a very virile race of men, and not just go to the city and become manicurists, stenographers, and variety actresses. We want our boys to stay on the farm and not succumb to the lure of the Great White Way," which was Broadway and all, "or become chauffeurs and clerks. We cannot keep the ambitious boy or girl on the farm unless we make life attractive and comfortable." So, yeah, that's pretty classist, racist, and classist, sexist, and morally ambiguous. But the thing about Hill was that he was pretty anti-union, and just given the fact that he built his wealth on railroads and utilities and road construction and farming, it's the exploitation of people, which is an entirely different topic about labor rights, which we're not going into. So, one of the major things he was passionate about was the Columbia River Gorge Highway, or the Columbia Gorge Highway, which is this, like the roads that are on either side. And so, which is very interesting because I used it to drive up here in the first place. And so, yeah, his work was literally vital for me to be up here to visit his monument. Well, not the monument that he helped build for the servicemen who died. So, again, the interconnectivity of it all. So, yeah, end of clip. I originally planned on making a short video about the monument, like how I did about the Peace Arch, with just some basic facts, traveling to the thing as I did there, and just talking about the basicness of it. But then I kept looking into it and found out, oh, the Queen of Romania came here to dedicate it, and it involved Burke and Thompson, who of course were very vital in the construction of Seattle itself. And there's just a lot of, I've learned this a lot, there's a lot of interconnectivity in all this, and especially when it comes to history. So yeah, it's my state's history. It's the history of this memorial that I learned about since middle school, and now I've got the chance to be here. It's a bit perplexing to really see it in person and just talk about it. So that's the thing about history. You go down into rabbit holes and see a bunch of things that you never quite imagined you would be reading into. It's like looking on Wikipedia and clicking all the links and then realize, oh my god, he was involved in that. And like right now I'm going off into a tangent, but my point still stands. it really is just beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video as well. More of these coming soon. Not soon at all. But yeah, the Maryhill Stonehenge. You guys have a nice day.